What up, world? Welcome back to Errbody Wanna Talk. It's your boy, Nise Stanfella, your gracious host. It's been a while. I've been away from y'all from a minute, but what's the word, man? What's good? I hope everybody been continually to get to the money, progressing whatever it is you trying to do in this world, and just having peace and good health and happiness. First and foremost, I want to give a shout out to God Almighty. All praise is due. God is the greatest. Now, it's been a whole lot going on in this world. In the past month or so, we just wrapped up the Olympics. You got Kamala running for president against my boy, Mr. Trump. Um, there's been a lot of other issues going on in the world as well, but let's talk about the Olympics. USA took home a lot of gold in this Olympics. The US men's basketball team, they won the gold. So did the ladies. We knew the ladies was gonna win. They won like 7 straight before this. The guys, it be shaky and questionable with them because they still be playing like it's NBA basketball versus FIBA. You got to play fundamentally sound basketball and play like a team. They still want to ISO and cats be want to get theirs off. And, you know, certain games was close. Serbia could have beat them. And once again, Mr. Jokic led the Olympics in points, rebounds, assists, everything like he do in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Steph saved them last couple games. It was close. France, they nice, man. You know, and they gonna continue to get better. The women, they just wiped the floor with everybody they played. Um, it is what it is. Kamala out here trying to get the black vote, talking about she in the streets and all this other crazy mess. Um, I'm a guy that I don't vote for nobody. Because the Democratic Party and the Republican Party, neither one of them, you know, is for me like that. But if I was to vote, I'll vote Republican. I don't even lie to you. They get stuff done. And you can say what you want, but all our lives, our grandparents, uncle, aunties, been telling us to vote Democrats and the Democratic Party is for the blacks, and they not. They don't get stuff done. They don't do anything. So you need to look into that for yourself and quit listening to people. That lady ain't finna do nothing for y'all. We never seen her into this. I said it before, but that's neither here nor there. I want to talk about me today, Mr. Nice. I've been on a journey, forgiving all of those who have done me wrong and apologizing to anybody that I have done wrong, setting myself free and letting go of everything. We we have to go to our mothers and forgive our mothers for screwing us up because it's a very delicate and touchy situation that people don't really want to touch. But you got to be real, man. Your mom messed you up. Your mom hold a lot of resentment and hurt about your daddy. And if she got multiple baby daddies, yeah, she got a lot of resentment that ain't nobody stick with her and she ain't got a family. You know what I'm saying? It's two sides to that. It's either that she was just unbearable as a woman and nobody wanted to deal with her, or cats just did her wrong. And more than likely that don't be the case. You contribute to why somebody do something to you. But yeah, man, we all gotta confront our mothers and forgive them. Don't ask for forgiveness from them, but just forgive them for their wrongdoing to you. Um, And everybody need to get closer with their fathers. Your father is everything. Most of our fathers couldn't protect us from our mothers. They just didn't want to be around her. You know what I'm saying? Me and my mother, we have a good relationship, but I communicated to my mother about things I didn't like that she did towards me over the years and things of that nature, and I let it go. Whether she liked it or not, I did that. Everybody else got to do that. Confront your mother. You know, people don't be want to say nothing about, oh, man, my mama was a good mama. My mama, man, your mother's job was to take care of you and feed you and love you and all of that. That's her job. So outside of that, what was good about her? And a lot of people can't answer that. And we not dogging our mothers, we just keeping it real. I had a young guy tell me recently, he 23 years old. And he was like, I see why my dad left. Because his daddy wasn't around when he was young. He said, I see why my daddy left. And you guys got a lot of years on me in age. I don't see how y'all do it trying to be family men. And this is a young brother saying that. So that opened my eyes, like, you know, he see. And we just can't we're not here to bash women or nothing like that. I just always prefer that you guys take accountability for what you do that contributes to a man leaving and not want to be there. Because I be telling sisters all the time, like, if you so smart, why you got multiple baby daddies and nobody wants to be with you or marry you? I'm not trying to belittle you or put you down. I just need to know what's going on here. It can't just be the men, but y'all not gonna acknowledge that it's you. That's like one of the biggest things a woman cannot do is take accountability and tell the truth. And when you making sense in an argument, they will begin to cry. And crying is blackmail, and it's not right. But also, fellas, you have to be strong in what you believe and what you're gonna put up with and deal with. You know what I'm saying? Getting married and all of these things is something holy to God, and you don't play with his gospel. If your woman not willing to love, honor, and obey, you got to get out the way or throw her away. It's just that simple. You know, sex before marriage and all of that. We all guilty of that. You know, I'm not married. I got kids and whatnot. We all guilty of that. But it's always up to a woman to protect herself from pregnancy and STDs, and sex doesn't begin until you give consent unless somebody take it from you. But that's neither here nor there. Ladies make better choices, fellas make better choices. But let's get back to me, Mr. Stanfield. Um, on this spiritual journey that I've been on, like I said, I just been crying out to God and trying my best to get as close as I can to God, because I need him. I can't do nothing on my own. It ain't up to me, because the flesh wants what it wants, and you can't trust the flesh. You can't trust nobody. I don't trust nobody. If you keep your word with me, great. If you don't, that's even greater, and I don't have to deal with you anymore. I'm learning to love everybody, whether they did me wrong or not, and that's hard, but that's what God wants you to do, and I've been on that. I no longer have the patience, energy, or time to be going back and forth with anybody about anything. You have your opinions and your preference and what you believe, and so do I. But more than likely, I know what I'm talking about more than you do, because I actually pay attention, I read, and I'm very observant. I was always the guy in the crowd that never talked much at all. This is the most I've talked since I've been up in age. But when I was younger, I was a mute. I never said anything. People was always skeptical of me and didn't know how to receive me. And it's still like that to this day. I intimidate a lot of people because I'm very serious to the point, all business. But at the same time, I'm very goofy and silly and humorous if you get to know me. You just gotta get to know me. Um, for a while now, I've been trying to think of a better way to handle when I be disappointed and being angry. That's why I'm letting everything go. You got to let go of that anger. That comes from your mother. Anger comes from your mother. If a man has anger, he got that from his mother because men are cool. My daddy, my father, I never seen my daddy mad, like straight mad. I've seen him disappointed in me. I've seen him disappointed in others, but I never seen him just yelling and screaming down on people. He just always been cool and smooth, a player. He used to be pimping when I was young and whatnot, but that's neither here nor there. But my like men are cool. I was raised in my mother's home until I start to live with my grandfather. And my mother, I always seen my mama snap, crackling, and popping on people. She'd slap another woman in a minute. Like my mama was a hard lady when I was young. And I got my anger from my mother. Like I always been a natural, like far as hurting people. It never bothered me to hurt people. My performance was based off anger. You know what I'm saying? And stuff that I went through. So, fellas, if you got a lot of anger in you, that's your mama. Anger is an emotion, and you got it from your mama, your mother. So, whatever man got anger, you got that from your mama, man. Whether you want to believe it or not and want to go against me, but that's where you got it from. I know that's where I got mine from. And I've been on a very strong mission to, end that. But moving forward, I must say, I feel glorious. I feel glorious. You know, everything take time. I'm one of them people who very hard on himself and I used to beat myself up about what I didn't have at my age, what I'm doing and what I'm not doing. Um, I had a little envious and jealous ways about me for a while. Like my clothing line, Shrewd Academy. It's a lot of people in that lane in the city of St. Louis. Some I know, some I don't. And we all was quietly competing against each other. Nobody can say that they wasn't. People would be checking my page to see what I'm dropping and how I'm moving and how I'm hustling. I never cared to look at what nobody else was doing because I didn't care. But when certain people had certain drops and it was heavily received, and I look at it like, man, that shit ain't all. You know what I'm saying? That's an envious, jealous feeling. You don't want to have that. I'm man enough to admit it. I'll be like, man, that shit ain't. You know what I'm saying? It ain't fucking with mine. Instead of just spreading love. Don't hate, congratulate, and let a motherfucker know, hey man, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? So like everybody gotta be real with themselves. Everybody gotta find God and have a good relationship with him before it's too late because we cannot do nothing on our own. We ain't strong enough. It's just humans. We need that spirit of God to carry us on. You had Meg the Stallion and all these people at Kamala's events and rallies or whatnot, and it's just crazy the representation that they having for this. We need strong, intellectual, regular black folk being a part of these things, that ain't helping. They trying to get the black vote however they can, and it's just ridiculous the way they going about it. But everybody, I want to say, love yourself, love thy neighbor, love thy enemy. Keep your eyes on everybody. God say you supposed to love all people. White people, it don't matter who it is. That's the thing. Like, in my life, I've never had issues with the white man ain't never do nothing to hold me back or keep me down. Everything that I did it to myself. I went and got arrested and got a felony and became a criminal. Nobody else did that, made me do it or none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta quit using excuses and go for ours. You know what I'm saying? Like, anything I ever did, I did it on my own. So everybody work on themselves and continue to prosper in your life. And until next time, Errbody Wanna Talk. I'm Nise Stanfield. But I need everybody to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Nice Life Volume 1, at Nice Ventrill on Instagram, Lord Nice on Facebook. I want everybody to have a wonderful day and a beautiful rest of the year. And I'll see y'all next time.